Today's episode is our non-spoiler review for Supergirl. Let's get into it.
It is time again for movie musings.
Alright, I watched Supergirl. I'm going to give my overall rating and break that down into the 5 categories as usual for entertainment, story, acting, special effects, and action sequences. All those apply to this, so that's how my ratings will be compiled. So the movie summary is that the movie Supergirl follows Kara Zor-El, who is Supergirl, played by Millie Aycock. And it's a much darker and more personal adventure when compared to the previous new DCU film universe of Superman, which was a little bit lighter. This one's inspired by Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. The story basically is an interstellar road trip. It blends revenge, redemption, and self-discovery. And with all that said, we're going to start talking about the rating. So I'll give you my overall rating. Overall rating, I gave it an 8.4 out of 10. This is getting a lot of hate online. I have no idea why. I had a good time. Very entertaining. I thought Millie did a great job with the character that James Gunn wanted her to play. She was funny, and a little, you felt empathy for her. So for entertainment value, it was a 9 out of 10. The time flew by. It was very fun. I'll have my nitpicks, and I'll talk about more about that in the full spoiler review. But overall, I enjoyed it, and it was a good experience. Story 7 out of 10. I knocked that down just a little bit. It's a fairly overall simple story, which a lot of superhero movies are. So not real surprised there. But there's a couple other things that I felt were just a little bit, made me roll my eyes, or not even roll my eyes, but question a little bit, like what? But I'll talk about those in the full spoiler review as well. Acting 8 out of 10. Nothing came up that was glaringly bad. I thought the girl that played Ruth did a really good job. I've seen her from somewhere, but I didn't look it up to see where from. But she did a good job, and Lobo was great. Basically, Momoa was born to play that role like Tony Stark was, or like Robert Downey Jr. was for Tony Stark, in my opinion. Special effects, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I saw some people were complaining about it. I didn't see it in IMAX or anything. I saw it on a regular digital screen at the theater. I didn't see any glaring problems with the special effects. Nothing took me out of the story. A little bit of the action was blurred down. Maybe you noticed it then. It was the same kind of thing even with Zack Snyder's movies. When it was fast action, like when Supergirl's throwing somebody around and moving fast, it can be a little distracting and a little off, but that's maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds of the movie, so I didn't really knock that down too much for that. There's also nothing special about the special effects. There wasn't like anything that blew my mind, but overall I thought the special effects were really good. Action sequences, gave it a 10 out of 10. Like I said, I was thoroughly entertained. Every action sequence was planned out well. The choreography was great, and so there were some cool moves from each of the players in it, and they were well done. So, like I said, my overall rating is 8.4 out of 10, and that's where we stand on that. So thanks for joining us for our non-spoiler review for Supergirl. Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for YouTube. And if you would, like and share us on Facebook as well to get notified of new episodes. Also, as usual, any ideas for episodes or topics you'd like me to go over, let me know in the comments. See you next time.